We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. and we're also going to cover Torchlight preferred shares here with MMTLP as it's sitting sideways, and MMAT was pushing up higher while the overall market was actually pushing down lower. And our SPY bot at 11:10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT coming back up to a key resistance level and finding support here, creating that double bottom effect that I talked about in yesterday's video. We had hit a dip area, full transition here, but we need to break down what's going on here with the inflow versus outflow and Torchlight preferred shares. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the first home run was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator since 11:10 a.m. From that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Full weakness there on 42 vision. Crossed the outflows once again later on in the day, and put options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. And our second home run, we caught this one in the pre-market, ONCS. We caught this one sitting sideways. We were looking for inflows to pick up. It certainly did. That bull indicator popped up, full strength on 42 vision, and it hit a highest point of 20% plus within minutes after the bell. And then it pulled back and went for a second run when those inflows crossed back up, got that bull indicator, and hit a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And as we stated earlier in yesterday's video, we were looking for that W effect here and that double bottoming because we have hit a dip area here on the 23rd and here again yesterday. Now we needed to see support above 175 and specifically at that 178, 177 area. And that's exactly where it bounced off of, brought itself back up, and it's trying to fight to get back above $2. It's right now currently sitting at 197, 198, give or take. And here we are with a full transition from the dip area to the rip area. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, wire red borders is what we call the dip area. Bright green bars is the rip area. And 42 vision allows us to see the dips to the rips. And some are stronger and some are weaker, as well as it allows us to see from the rip to the dip, right? And we also use our bull and bear indicators, which I'm going to pull up now as well, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation, which gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT with a bull indicator and inflows crossing back up. We were watching this carefully, right? The inflows were below, right? So outflows were dominating, and you could see how we were pulling downwards due to the fact that we were below the midpoint. Now, today they crossed here once it was transitioning here from 180 up towards 183, and that bull indicator popped up. Full strength there of about 10% plus on the day, right? And it continues to fight here to try to get above $2, and the inflows are back up. Now, you could also see here on MMTLP, though, that the outflows have actually dominated today, and they actually went ahead and brought themselves back up towards the end of the day. But outflows dominated all day since the bell actually rang all day downwards, crossed the midpoint, and it's been below until right now at the end of the day. This is going to be pivotal for tomorrow, and we're going to break down the key levels to watch here in just a moment. But I want to show you guys the differences of an inflow crossing over and a stock that actually had outflows pulling downwards and crossing the midpoint and staying below most of the day. So here we are with MMAT pushing back up, and the question mark is there going to be a disconnect in the next few days, or will MMAT, if it holds itself up or continues upwards, can it pull up MMTLP Torchlight preferred shares with it? That's going to be very interesting and something to not overlook and watch going into tomorrow, the rest of this week, and next few days, because this is right now starting to move back up again, and we need to break down what's going on. So the first thing is the support 190, guys. If that gets broken through, the next support is 185 to 180, and below that is 175, which was a crucial support level, and we pulled away from it, right? So those are the key levels to the downside, and I'll be watching if a bear indicator pops up, if these outflows actually start to dominate. But if we stay above it and these inflows stay strong, we need to watch the 15-minute to continue staying above here within the volatility and not cross back down, that this bull indicator does not get canceled out by a bear indicator. And on the 1 hour, this is where it's becoming crucial, because the inflows have crossed back up, guys. And based off the history of the chart, it is slightly above here, 0.14, right? And we're back up to 0.16. And on the history of the chart, it went as high as 0.5 and also 0.48, 0.49. So I will be watching closely here as we sit at 0.16 right now. So it has room based off the history of the chart. We have hit our first bright green bar, but the last time that bright green bars were hit, we saw multiple ones back to back, right? So this is just our first one, not guaranteed to continue, but something to not overlook. And we're getting right back up towards the area where this bear indicator actually popped up of 199, and I've always rounded it up to $2. So we want to get back above $2, break out to 210, and above 210 is the highs here that we recently hit of 225. And as those inflows continue to pick up on the 1 hour, we want to see the strength on the 30-minute and on the 15-minute as it's creating the staircase effect right now. And if it could continue and not come back down, the bulls are putting up a fight here with MMAT. Now, Torchlight preferred shares, we need to break this down pretty quickly, and it's pretty straightforward here, right? 950 is support, guys. I've talked about this. It's bounced off of it. It's sitting at the 960s. We need these inflows to pick up and get away from this midpoint so that strength can start reflecting into the chart. Now, in this slight pullback here, as it popped up almost to $11, it's under a bull indicator and no bear indicator has popped up yet. If a bear indicator pops up, we could see further weakness if the crossover happens to the downside. And then we need to talk about $9 support and the $8.50 support area. And below that is $8. To the upside, we want to see this back above 10, 10.50, and then back above $11. And if $11 gets broken through, 12 is the next resistance above that. We're still under a bull indicator within the volatility, but the lower this goes, and if these outflows cross, it could quickly start reflecting into the chart, guys. The last time outflows really dominated here was on November 22nd, going into the 23rd, and you could see that big drop from around $12 to $8. And the moment that inflows pick back up, yes, it popped up from 950s to 11, but it's struggling to go ahead and pull itself up even further. And we're really, really close here to the midpoint. If those outflows cross over to the downside and this bull indicator gets canceled, we could retest some of these supports or even newer lows. Something to not overlook and watch very, very carefully. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.